I just burped before I went live.
Just wait until we get official confirmation that we're live.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So this is the last of our haul.
Yeah,
the last of our art stuff that we got.
Right. I assume that no one's gonna really much join us on this one, only because it is at a weird time, being 5:30. People are probably gonna be either coming home from work in the Eastern Standard Time, New York, Toronto, and all that sort of stuff. And in regards to guys in Melbourne, it might be a little bit too early as well. So,
but we'll still do it for the sake of sake of completion.
Yeah, I think so. So, all right, cool. So, anyways, what are we doing today?
The same thing we've done for the last like 12 hours. Just open up your book.
I'm tired because we've been out all day. We went to City Hall. We went to all these sort of places. We did our tourist things. Stop playing with that. What are you doing?
I'm making sure that when
no, stop looking down at that. Look up here.
Open up your book already.
All right. Anyways, let's do this.
So this is what this is your last book, your fourth book.
This is my fourth book.
What's the theme?
The theme is 80s cartoon. Hey, Jose. Of course, Jose is online. This
more art.
More
Jose,
art.
more art.
This is the last one, 80s cartoon theme, so this could go with, oh my gosh, excuse me. This could go from anywhere from like He-Man, Thundercats, Centurions, Dino Riders, Visionaries, Sky Commanders, you are aware of all these.
I'm aware of these,
Super
of course,
Friends, so all those ones, right? So, it's artist's choice. I didn't lay out, because all my other books, I put the paper on, those post-it notes with characters. This one is literally artist's choice, however they want to do it. And I told them I've missed out on some as well, in terms of...
Hopefully Bionic 6, Jose.
Right. Bionic 6 is in there as well, yes.
You're doing artist's choice, so you're really at the mercy of what they want to draw.
Right, that's right.
The only restriction they have is the 80s cartoons.
Correct.
Heroes, villains, whatever.
Correct. And the thing is, I did write down a list of the... Ooh, that doesn't sound good. I did not write down the list of the different sort of cartoons that I grew up with. So, yeah. I mean, they can choose from that. Unless I missed out on one, I'm sure I missed out on a bunch. Anyways,
you might have already seen the first page is He-Man. Like, I don't think I'm spoiling anything.
No, you're not spoiling.
He-Man, and it hasn't been done. So.
No, it hasn't been done yet. So I've got a special someone that's going to be doing it in Baltimore. Oh, yeah. So you'll wait for that later on. Wait for that. So the first piece, She-Ra. By Leonard Kirk. Awesome piece. I love the way he's done the sword, how it's like top heavy, it's like a little bit thicker there, you know, it's very cool. It's a very cool piece to me. Anyways, his line work's amazing, and yeah, what a total champ. What a legend.
Yeah. I mean, as I said, I can't speak any higher of Leonard Kirk. I think he's very creative. He's one of my favorite artists.
I mean, if you guys get a chance to hit him up in the future, make sure you go hit him up in the future. He's a really nice guy. A little bit on the shy side, but
don't let that scare you off. He's
a great artist, so you definitely want something from him. Now, next one.
We all know who that is, don't we?
Thundercats. Oh!
So, yes, Lino, of course, Humberto Ramos.
Humberto Ramos. Lino,
who do you have to thank for that?
Sorry?
Who do you have to thank for that?
Joe. The good old Joe. Thanks for hooking me up, Joe.
Yeah. Thank you, Joe. He's, of course, neglected to mention that I lined up for him.
There we go. So, what happened was, it was, what, Saturday? Saturday. Saturday. I had to go pick up my other books for it. So he actually went and lined up for me while I quickly ran and grabbed this book and a couple of the other two books. Went back, so he held my spot for me, and yeah. So thank you, Dr. Q After Dark.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Next page. Next page. Bumblebee by
Alex Milne.
Perhaps the definitive Transformers artist, in my opinion. Alex Milne, local artist. I'm a huge fan of Alex's stuff, and no one draws Transformers like him.
Yep. But you know what? After having a bit of a chat to him as well, and sort of said, is there a preference? Do you like drawing a particular like robots or humans or villains or whatever, or male or female? He actually prefers, like you mentioned in the other video, he prefers organic type.
Well, it's a bit of a break for him.
So
if you go back, you can look at my Deathstroke, and you can see he really went to town in that one. This is a great piece. I mean,
it's a great piece. I love it.
But who else is going to do Bumblebee as good as that?
Yeah, but had I known the fact that he prefers to draw non-robots, I would have gotten to choose anyone. So maybe in the future on my volume 2 book, I'll definitely make sure that he gets a non-robot entry in there. Now, next one.
He's a big fan of the 80s, so.
Next one. And you know what? I didn't realize that there's so many artists out there that are a fan of the 80s cartoon and they want to actually do it. Like, they were, like, initially when I approached them and I asked them, like, what do you think about, you know, the 80s cartoon theme type thing? They're like, yeah, I know it, I'm great, you know. And it's just, I guess, not overwhelming, but mind-puzzling at the fact that the artists are quite familiar with it. I mean, maybe it's around the age bracket, right?
You don't become a comic artist without having some influence of the, you know, this...
Yeah, true.
The imagination of the 80s cartoons.
True, very true.
Next page.
Next page.
Well, I'm ready for it. I don't know if they're ready for it.
I can't see it. Skeletor. So, Mr. Cutler, thank you very much, Mr. Cutler.
So you can see that there's really no, well, there's a theme to it, but there's no order of, you know, you've gone from Thundercats, you've got Transformers, you know, so you're going through.
So the only 3 that I actually put post-it notes on is He-Man on the first page, She-Ra on the second page, and Lion on the third page. Besides from that, it's whoever they want to do. Now, whoops, I lost it.
So great Skeletor.
Next one, Trapjaw by Mr. Campana, Mr. Chris Campana. So that one is awesome. I love it.
Big fan of the 80s, that guy. Well,
yeah,
very knowledgeable, very
knowledgeable.
This guy was pulling out deep cuts. You know, in some ways, I kind of wish that we really let him go to town with the no names and with the nothing. Well, I shouldn't say nothing characters, but the guys who were. Didn't he mention there was a guy who was only in like 1 episode and?
Yeah, he did. This guy knows his 80s. He knew it more than me, so pretty awesome. And he's just, like I said, he's a really cool dude. He actually pinged me. He asked if he can color it. So
oh, wow.
I think, you know what, I might hit him up in Baltimore as well and get him to color this piece. I reckon it'll look great. You know, the red colored. Yeah, the blue skin, green face, you know, all that sort of stuff. It's going to be awesome. So, yeah, I definitely...
Well, we'll check it out on Google, Jose, because, you know, the thing can be flipped under... You know, on the image might be flipped.
Yeah, we're using the front-facing camera, so, Jose, shut the hell up. Anyways...
I would have to Google it, but anyway,
yeah,
next.
True. Next one. Mumra, the ever-living...
It's a great piece, so moody, so
Ray
dark.
Fox, thank you so much for this piece. I absolutely love it. It's awesome, absolutely awesome. Watercolors, right? And I mean, he sort of asked me, like, do I have a preference in regards to the mummy form or the evolved form? And you know, looking at his style, I thought the mummy form was the way to go. But I asked him, I was like, what do you prefer? And he goes, I would prefer to do the mummy style. I think I could play around with it. And he said he was speaking to you about that too. But that's what I had in my head as well. So, good choice. Awesome. Happy with it. Now, this is the second last piece, I believe. Yes, it is. Mikey by Marcus Toe. Mr. Toe.
The best of the 4 Ninja Turtles. And maybe the best of the... well, certainly one of our favorite artists.
Oh, I thought it was the second last. It's not. This is when I went... Okay, so, just to tell you a story, this is where I went to bonus round, getting sketches, right? We'll finish up soon, but this is bonus... Are we still going? Oh, we're still going. Let's just keep on going, all right. So this is where we went to bonus round. Snake Eyes by Jay Lee. Awesomeness. Very awesome. Thank you so much, Jay. Yep. That was awesome. It's great.
Jay
People love it. He's a top bloke. He's awesome.
I just want to hang out with Jay Lee.
I do. Okay.
Jose, Ralph is the best Ninja Turtle. Now, I know it's probably auto-corrected, but it's Raph. It's Raph.
King Ralph? All right.
I'm looking through the comments, so, you know, if anyone's wondering why I'm not, you know, fully paying attention, I am paying attention.
Cool. Next one, and we need to finish this one up. Batman from Super Friends by Michael Cho. Michael Cho, Mr. Michael Cho, thank you so much. Should I tell him the story about this?
Well, we can put the video up.
Yeah, you know what? I'll put the video up of him sketching and stuff like that. But
so Batman from the Super Friends, so not strictly an '80s cartoon character, but you know we can break the rules. Yeah,
I grew up with
these
this.
are our rules. These are our rules. We haven't written it down. You know, we haven't told anyone these are our rules.
It's such a great piece. Okay, this is actually
Lucky last.
This is actually one of my favorites from the whole con. It really is. And I was very surprised. I didn't know what I was going to get. I didn't choose anything, and when I got it, my gosh. Gargamel.
Someone had way too much fun with that piece.
Oh man, it was freaking awesome. Nick, if you're watching this, thank you so much. It is actually my favorite piece. I actually have it as my mobile phone wallpaper now.
It's a great piece, but
I
yeah,
absolutely
Nick,
love it.
I didn't think you had that in you, man.
I know, but what a fun piece. I love it. And I showed it to Rod as well, and it was like, is that Gargamel? Straight away. So,
Well, and
yeah, thank you.
I guess our fans can't see it, but yeah, those
what an
poor,
awesome piece.
those
But
poor Smurfs.
that's it. Finish my art haul now.
That's basically it. So
That's basically it. There's a
great
special
haul for
something
both
you.
of us. The last thing that we're going to finish
This.
up with. This is the first piece.
This is what you guys have been waiting for.
Well, that's
It
quite
is what
built
you've
up.
been waiting for. And I'm going to say, squad goals. Team win, squad goals.
The first piece that we got, I guess this is quite a nice way to bookend our little videos, because
think
this
so.
is the first piece that we
You got?
Yep, and I guess, you know,
These are the
collectively-
first pieces that I got.
Was it
and
the
we-
first piece that you got?
Yeah, because everything else was my books were away.
Okay.
X-Men was tied up. Adi was actually doing the Cyclops piece, took it overnight, so I didn't have anything on the first day. In regards to the Avengers, I couldn't pass it to anyone for the first night, so that was a no-show. This book was the first piece that I got on the show.
Well, without further ado, the first piece that I got on the show, and we're going to finish up with this.
Let's do it.
Is,
Careful with it. I'm going to move away a
I'm
little
going to
bit.
leave it in the...
I'm going to move away a little bit. Yeah. Are you going to be able to talk? Oh, snap!
Oh, hey, Luke, just in time. So, there it is. I waited a long time to get something from Adam Hughes. He's a master, and we all know, if you're a fan of comic books and comic book arts, you'll know that he is...
Woo!
It's not just my opinion that he's a master. I think at Fan Expo he even had a master class, so
Yeah.
there you go. It's not
Yeah.
just my opinion.
And you know what? To hear him talk about his art pieces, what he had to do, his ideas, because we were there before I got my piece, after you picked up your piece, that he was talking about, you know, what he has had to do or what changes.
I
you know,
could
it's
listen to these
amazing.
artists all day, and this is just the...
Oh man, it's just so cool.
If you see it in person, you look at the rendering, the skills that he's
In
used.
person, it is next level.
To get an Adam Hughes piece, to get this character who he's so associated with, and Adam and Allison especially looked out for
Allison,
us.
thank you so much.
She took such great care of
She's
us.
an absolute sweetheart. So thank you so much, Adam. Thank you so much as well.
So that's basically
Everybody,
it.
thank you so much. Like, geez, this is crazy.
So yeah, well, look, we need to wrap this. We're on the clock, okay? So
We are on the clock.
Thank you for everyone who joined us and watched all of our videos.
Yep.
This was a lot of fun.
It was a lot
And
of fun.
the convention was great. We obviously wanted to make the most that we could out of it. And
I
yeah,
guess
hopefully.
hopefully we'll have a bunch more in Baltimore. I was going to say hopefully we'll catch you guys in Baltimore, and we will probably do an art reveal as well in Baltimore. Well, actually no, it'll be back when we're back in New York. Or maybe when we're back in
yes.
Australia, because we're flying
Well,
back.
we'll see. We'll figure
work
it out.
something
But
out.
suffice to say, there is going to be more art. Hopefully, there'll be more art because we're certainly, you know, that's what we came out here for.
That's why we flew 20 plus hours.
But of course, I mean, ultimately, the friends that we made, the artists that we spoke to,
absolutely.
so great, and it really made the con for us.
Cool.
So we're going to wrap this up. Thanks for joining us once again, and stay tuned because we'll have updates. We'll be live broadcasting. And Jose, we'll be back in New York on the 12th, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah, I believe it'll be the 12th.
Cool. Sounds
So
good.
yes, if you're in New York City on the 12th of September, let us know on the Insert Name Here show, and we'll certainly be happy to join you for a glass of water, because I don't drink alcohol, or a slice of pizza at John's Pizzeria,
Ooh, pizza.
or a burger at Five Guys.
Five Guys or Shake Shack.
I'd rather go to Five Guys. But anyway, we shall see you on the next live broadcast of the INH show.
Thank you guys. Cheers. See you. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
I know, right? They dropped a bunch off for Joe.
Yeah.
And like yesterday, Joe did was like China. He's like, oh, 10 hours. I assume somebody else around here wrote it. I left his hand directly to me. No, I know, but I just assumed we intercepted it, maybe, or it got last time he does make you maybe not want to water. Somebody else who wants it. I did a post on I think I'm going to send a bunch of photos to everybody if they want to share them. Okay. Thank you. It looks good. Yeah, yeah. The one by the fireplace. Yeah.
on Amazon. Like, if someone wants a hard copy,